Welcome to the Evermentor YouTube channel. This video is especially to the candidates who are pursuing the PhD and who are the PhD aspirant candidates are there. And it is the most important information I am giving you guys in this video. So I am requesting that after watching this video, if you feel that some information is there, then please share this video to your friends or colleagues. So who are the PhD aspirants and the PhD pursuing candidates are there. Fine. And while coming to the main matter of this video is that whenever the UGC released its new regulations in the year of 2018, so they mentioned one point that from 2023 onwards, the PhD is the minimum eligibility or the qualification for the post of assistant professor. So from 2018 onwards, whenever the UGC released this point in the 2018 regulations, then the lot of candidates who are in the teaching field, of course, most of the candidates shifted to some other fields, and whoever the candidates wants to continue in the teaching field itself, they wanted to start getting the admission for the PhD. Then gradually 2018, 19, 20 and 21 and 22, so what happened is that the number of PhD admissions in India gradually increased and the number of PhD passed out candidates also gradually increased. Nowadays, what is the impact of huge increase of the PhD candidates in the India country? So that's what we are going to see that impact in this video. Okay, and how to overcome from this impact also I am going to give you one small type of suggestion. Okay, so while coming to the present content of this video, so here it is recruitment notification from the EMRS schools, guys. So for the tribal area schools and all. So I'm not deviating the content, so I'm going to start my content from this notification just recently released, guys. This notifications released from the all the EWRS schools. That means you may check down in the starting of this PDF. So National Education Society for the Tribal Students, autonomous organization under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. So from this one, on 2nd June 2023, we got the recruitment notification for the different positions. And out of all these things, the last one is the sweeper. And I'm going to show you the eligibility criteria as well as the how much amount of pay scale they are going to give for the sweeper. Just have a look here. So the recruitment rules for the sweeper, total 2220 positions are there, and it is a level 1 category. So level 1 category means at the time of starting, the candidates will get 18,000 rupees. Okay, and it will go up to 56,900 rupees, and in this one some allowances and all these things also included. Okay, so for this one just 10th pass is required. If any candidate pass the 10th, then they can go to this they can apply for this position. And I think all of you know what the sweeper will do, correct? And now there is one more recruitment notification previously announced. Previously means not long back, on May 26, 2023 itself, the Delhi based South Asian University, it released one recruitment notification, guys, and it released the recruitment notification under the funding of the Indian Council of Social Science Research, that is ICSSR. Okay, and this project is going to run for the 10 months, and for this 10 months they released one recruitment notification, okay, for the 2 positions, okay, 2 vacancies. And for those 2 vacancies, what is the eligibility criteria they asked is that the candidate must hold the PhD, MPhil or the postgraduate degree. That means either MPhil or PG, but PhD is mandatory in the international relations or the related disciplines with minimum 55% of marks to apply for the role, and the remuneration is 8,000 rupees per month, all inclusive. Understanding? So all inclusive 8,000 rupees per month is going to, it is a remuneration for the PhD candidate. Okay, that too this project is funding by the ICSSR, Indian Council of Social Science Research. So if you compare both these two, that means while doing the job notifications and all in my YouTube channel, so I faced both these two, then I felt really very shamed about the situation of the PhD candidates. A sweeper is getting the 18,000 rupees per month, including apart from the 18,000, they are going to get all the allowances also. But while coming to the PhD candidates, as the funding of the central government institutes, they are providing the 8,000 rupees per month. That means the PhD candidates are worse than the sweepers or worse than the 10th pass candidates. So this point has to be minded by the education minister. Okay, and here the problem is that and one more point I came to know that in Chennai, most of the colleges, that means in Tamil Nadu state, most of the engineering colleges are recruiting the PhD candidates with only 8,000 rupees per month as a salary. Okay, as per the UGC rules and regulations, the PhD candidate has to get, okay, as per the assistant professor category, he has to get 57,000 rupees per month as a entry pay. Based upon the 8 years or the 12 years of experience, it might be shifted to associate or the professor category, right? So now if you compare this both these two notifications, I really felt somehow not good about the PhD candidates. So why this situation is coming, because a lot of the PhD admissions are happening in India, and recently some 7 to 8 months back also the UGC released one notice that India is the topmost country which is publishing the most underrated journals. Okay, most underrated journals, the India is the top country. So here what's the problem is that the UGC is making the compulsion of doing the PhD. Why? Because all the candidates, teaching faculty candidates, are scaring about that in future UGC will definitely make the PhD as a minimum eligibility for the assistant professor. If this condition comes, then they lose their jobs. So in order to secure their jobs, they're forcibly joining the PhD. And whenever they join the PhD forcibly, then they are publishing the journals also forcibly. And usually very most reputed journals won't accept the bullshit content and all. So definitely they will go for some predatory type of journals and all these things. That's why nowadays the India is, in the research point of view, it is the top country which is publishing the mostly underrated journals and all. So whenever this type of a scrap is coming out, that means the PhD candidates with the underrated journals and finishing the PhD, whenever the scrap is coming out, then automatically the situation of the PhD candidates will be like this. Again, we have to work for the 8,000 rupees per month. Okay, and for this one also, a lot of the candidates applied for this position. Fine. So that's why in order to overcome this situation and all, whoever the candidates are doing the PhD, please try to publish your content in the most reputed journals. Then only your career will be secured and you are going to be survived. Okay, so it is one and only one point here. As per the UGC regulations, if they made the PhD is a mandatory qualification for the assistant professor, then in future for one post nearly 500 PhD candidates may appear for one post. So in those 500 candidates, then automatically the institute will check about what are the different journals they published. So that's why, to secure your career, please try to publish your content in the most reputed journals. Okay, so it is what the suggestion I wanted to give you guys. So share this information. Thank you very much for watching this video until the end. Thank you for your patience, and yeah, thank you.